plane crash. It's about the music of Lynyrd Skynyrd.
Wow, I can't believe it. 45 years ago, today is the day, 45 years ago, a plane carrying the southern rock band Lynyrd Skynyrd crashed in Mississippi. Among those lost were the band's frontman, Ronnie Van Sant, and guitarist Steve Gaines. Rock and Roll Hall of Famer Artemis Pyle is one of two band members who actually survived that day. He's on a mission to ensure the truth about that crash is told through his biopic, Street Survivors. It's out now. He's also working on an upcoming album to honor Ronnie and the band's legacy. Rock royalty, Artemis Pyle. Nice to have you here today.
Hey, Roseanne. Thank you.
So, I know today's a tough day for you.
It is. But this is the 45th anniversary remembrance of that day. And I decided at the 40-year mark that I was going to stop being sad, because I've been sad for 40 years. So now I just celebrate the music. And that's why we did this tribute album. And we have Dolly Parton singing Freebird.
Oh, I love that.
Dolly Parton singing Freebird. Oh, my God.
This new album, right?
Yeah, I heard it.
That is our soundtrack for the movie Street Survivors.
Okay.
That was, through Cleopatra Films out in Los
Right.
Angeles.
But the new album has Dolly Parton. Who else?
Sammy Hagar is singing Simple Man. We have a whole list of great singers that are paying tribute to Ronnie, his music, and his band. So, I feel lucky to be included as a member of the band. I was inducted in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame because of Ronnie Van Sant. So we pay tribute to his music because he wrote some great songs.
He did. Let's talk a little bit about the biopic, because in the biopic, you kind of walk us what happened on that fateful day. And I didn't realize that you guys knew that there was trouble with the plane, and you had time because you were like kind of reacting. Ronnie was going back and forth on the plane. Tell us a little bit about the experience when you knew the pilots did not have enough gas on that plane.
Well, I am a pilot. I don't have a current ticket, but I can fly anything. And so I kept going to the cockpit and going back to the cabin to tell everybody to put out their cigarettes and to conserve any power that we had. So we knew we were going down, but we didn't realize that we were going to run out of fuel. We took on 400 gallons of fuel in Greenville, South Carolina. We were 60 miles short of getting to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, where our next show. We were on a 95-city world tour going to Australia, back to Japan. So, we were going to get a Learjet, buy one for the band and two brand new tour buses for the girls and the crew. And this old plane that we crashed, we were going to say goodbye to that. But, we crashed, and I wanted to do the movie to show Skynyrd fans what we went through, as you say, on that fateful day and that night. I didn't do it for money. I don't make a dime on the movie or the soundtrack. I gave my story to Hollywood because I wanted the story told.
We have a little clip from the movie. Let's take a look.
Kevin, it's me. Listen, we had a plane crash. What? Wait. No, I'm fine. Baby, I'm fine. I gotta go. I love you. I gotta get out. I love you so much. Someone call the police. We gotta go. We gotta get help.
Oh my goodness. So Artemis, there was always rumors that you were shot out when you were trying to go. There's the guy with the gun. When you were looking for help after you crashed the plane, or did it hit you? Did it not hit you? What's the real story on this?
He winged me in my left shoulder. He was protecting his family. A young farmer, and I was covered in blood, and I looked like Charles Manson. It was a scary sight. He was only protecting his family, but I saw the gun, I heard the gunshot, I felt the bullet. He says he didn't shoot me. Then he admitted that it might have been a ricochet. And my thing is, I don't care if it was a ricochet, something hit me, I heard the shot, I saw the gun. I'm not mad at him at all. He was protecting his family. So, that's all true.
Wow. Okay, how can we see street survivors?
Well, I believe now. I've never touched a computer in my life, Rosanna. But they say out there in cyber world, Amazon.com.
Okay.
And as I say, I don't make any money off this, so I'm not trying to push, an album sales.
But I think people want to see this. I mean, true story. And it happened 45 years ago today.
Today, and my friends and my band and my sons wrote music for the soundtrack. I'm very proud of the soundtrack and the movie because those actors and actresses, they were portraying us, and we were being sued at the time to stop the movie. So they're making a movie that may never have been seen.
Wow.
So that's for the movie. Now our tribute album to Ronnie with Dolly Parton singing Freebird, and it's incredible. When you hear it, remember we had this conversation
Yes.
because Dolly made Freebird her own, and it's so beautiful. And Dolly is such a humanitarian.
I love her.
She's number one in my
I know.
book.
She really is.
And Sammy Hagar put his heart and soul into the vocals because it's for Ronnie.
Oh, that's
So
great.
they're putting everything they've got into these vocals.
And Artemis, your band, are you going on the road? Can we see you anywhere?
We are always on the road. I mean, in the last month, we've been Ruidoso, New Mexico, Texas, Minnesota, Chicago. We've been everywhere. We're always on the road. We have a new management company, Spinning Plates, out of Nashville. We got a great team in place. Our agency, Blue Raven, out of New Jersey. And we have a record company, Get Joe Records, out of Texas, that's doing the tribute album. And I think you can go to the ArtemisPyleBand.com and pre-order this incredible album with Dolly Parton singing Freebird.
You got me, Artemis Pyle. Thank you so much for coming on and sharing your story, and can't wait to hear the new music. Appreciate you.
It's a hard day for a lot of people, but thank you for letting us tell the story about our new album and the movie and the soundtrack. We worked hard on all that stuff, so thank you, Rosanna.
Thank you. Hey, I don't know if you can hear, but they're playing Robin Thicke's music right now in my ear.